and welcome back. If you've ever had a brilliant idea for a website or a business just sitting in your notes app, but you haven't been able to bring it to life because the idea of building it felt too technical, this video is going to change how you think about websites entirely. Today, I'm going to show you how to create stunning websites using Wix Harmony, the hottest AI vibe coding website builder with full drag and drop control. And the best part is you don't even need to write a single line of code. To vibe code a website in 2026, you need three main things: a clear description of what you want to build, an AI website builder like Wix Harmony to generate the first version, and the ability to refine it until it's business ready. In this video, I'm going to break down the full workflow for you. For the purpose of this tutorial, we're going to be using Wix Harmony because it gives you the ability to describe the website you want in plain language. It lets the AI then generate the first version and then refines the design, the copy, the layout, and structure until it actually feels like your brand. So here is the exact process. You write a strong prompt, you generate it with Wix Harmony, you review the output, you refine it using Aria, and you customize it with drag and drop, connect a custom domain, and publish. By the end of this video, we're going to go from blank prompt to an AI-generated website that is fully customized, mobile-friendly, and ready to share with the world. So if you're a founder, creator, freelancer, consultant, or you just want to build a website with AI without ever learning how to code, this is the exact workflow. So let's dive into it. First, let's define vibe coding because that term gets thrown around a lot. Vibe coding is when you use natural language to tell an AI what you want to build, and the AI handles the technical execution. Brilliant. Instead of starting with code, you start with a vision and intent. You describe the vibe, the structure, the goal, the audience, the pages, the features, and the feeling you want the website to have. Then the AI turns it into a working starting point. So the real skill is not memorizing code. The real skill is knowing how to communicate what you want clearly. That is why a tool like Wix Harmony is super interesting. It is Wix's brand new AI website builder that lets you build a business-ready website from a single prompt, but it does not lock you into whatever the AI generates for you. I've honestly vibe coded so many websites using other tools like Bolt or Lovable, but unlike developer-focused tools that generate the code, you still have to learn how to host and deploy the website so it's live, which requires additional steps and technical work. What I love most about Wix Harmony is that it handles absolutely everything in one place: AI generation, drag and drop editing, domain, and publishing, because it's all a part of Wix's built-in platform. It allows you to keep prompting with natural language, or you can go into a drag and drop editor and manually adjust the design yourself. That combination matters because AI can get you moving fast, but taste and control are still what makes the website feel real and authentic. For this demo, I'm going to build a website for a fictional business called Studio Nova. Studio Nova is a creative AI consulting studio that helps small businesses use AI for content, branding, and workflow automation. The website needs 5 things: a clear homepage, a services section, a strong about section, a contact or booking section, and a professional design that feels modern, clean, and trustworthy. This is a good example because it's the kind of website a lot of entrepreneurs and solo creators actually need. Not a giant enterprise built or a complicated custom app. It's just a clean, business-ready website that explains what you do, builds trust, and gives people a way to take the next step. So there's honestly a ton of vibe coding tools on the market right now. Some are more developer-focused, some are more experimental, and some are better for building apps or softwares. But if your goal is to vibe code a website that looks polished and can go live quickly, I would use an AI website builder instead of trying to piece everything together manually. That's why I'm going to be using Wix Harmony. Wix Harmony is built specifically for creating websites with AI. You can describe your business, your style, your goals, and the pages you need, and it generates the entire site for you. It also includes Aria, which is Wix Harmony's built-in AI agent. Aria can help generate posts, sections, images, text, and also guide you like a web design and business assistant directly inside the platform. So the workflow is no longer just prompting once and hoping that it works. The workflow is prompt, review, refine, customize, connect your domain, and publish. And that's exactly what makes it so useful for beginners, entrepreneurs, and anyone who wants a no-code website without giving up creative control. So here's what we're going to do. So we're going to start by going over to wix.com, and all I'm going to do is click Get Started. What I have to do next is to sign up with Google. So right away, when you log into Wix and create a new free account, you see that it gives you the option to chat with AI or to set up without the chat. What I'm going to do is just set it up without a chat because I already have a very specific prompt in mind. So once you've logged into Wix and you've created a new account using your Gmail or Facebook, all you have to do is go over to the dashboard where you can put in your first prompt. So let's get into it. So what we're gonna do next is to write the first prompt. This is where most people go wrong. They type something too vague like, make me a website for my business, and that's just honestly not enough direction. If you want a better result, your prompt needs to give the AI context. A strong prompt should include what the business is, who it serves, what the website should do, what pages or sections you need, the visual style, a tone of voice, and any features you might want. So here is the prompt that I will use. Create a modern premium website for Studio Nova, a creative AI consulting studio that helps small businesses use AI for content, branding, and workflow automation. The audience is founders, creators, and service-based businesses who want to save time and look more professional online. The site should feel clean, futuristic, trustworthy, and easy to understand. Include a homepage, services section, about section, testimonial section, and contact section. Use clear copy, strong calls to action, and a polished visual style with dark neutrals, warm accent colors, and modern typography. And then I hit generate. So that is the difference between asking for a random website and giving the AI a creative brief. So now I'm just gonna watch as it goes ahead and works its magic to build out the very first version. And just remember, the first version is never the final draft. This is just the starting point, so let's see how good Wix Harmony really is. And you can see on the screen here that Wix Harmony is working its magic with Aria, its new AI tool, which is going ahead and planning the site for us. Once Wix Harmony generates the site, do not judge it like it's supposed to be perfect. This first version is never the final website. This is only the first draft. And that mindset is extremely important because vibe coding is not magic, it's collaboration. You're looking for what AI got right, what needs to be refined, and what needs your actual taste. When I review an AI-generated website, I look at 5 main things. First, is the structure clear? Can someone land on this page and immediately understand what this business does? Second, is the hero section strong? The headline should tell people who you help and what outcome you create. Third, does the design match the brand? If the business is premium and strategic, it should not look playful and random. Fourth, is the copy specific enough? AI sometimes creates vague website language like unlock your potential or solutions for growth, but we want to use much clearer, more specific language that will actually drive conversions. And fifth is there a clear next step? A business website needs a call to action. Book a call, join the waitlist, buy now, contact us, whatever the next step is. So as I look through this first version, I'm not going to ask, is this perfect? I'm only asking, is this a strong starting point and what do I need to refine? So let's take a look at the first version. Okay, here we go. So what I like about this is that it's created stunning visuals and the font looks very modern and futuristic, which is really cool. They've included the testimonials and the call to action. Now I'm going to show you how I, as a creative director with a visual artist background, am going to bring this vision way closer to what I originally had in mind. It's important to note that even if you start out with a Wix template, Wix Harmony will still be able to edit the template with AI inside Wix Harmony. So instead of manually fixing every single thing from scratch, I can keep using natural language to edit and refine. For example, if the hero section feels too generic, I can prompt, rewrite the hero section to sound more direct and founder focused. Make the headline clearer, make the subheading explain the business outcome, and make the call to action more action oriented. If the design feels too soft, I can say, make the design feel more premium and editorial. Use more contrast, stronger typography, darker background sections, and cleaner spacing. If the services section's not strong enough, I would say, improve the services section by making each service more specific. This is the real vibe coding workflow. You're not just accepting the first AI-generated website, you are directing it. When refining your website, do not say something like make it better, because AI doesn't understand what that means and taste is subjective. The key is to be extremely specific when giving feedback. Think of yourself as a creative director, and Wix Harmony is helping you move faster and bringing your unique taste and vision to life. Now, when it comes to customizing the website manually, natural language is great for speed, but sometimes you want precise control, and that is where the drag and drop editor matters. So basically, you're still able to edit things manually. I can click and drag the title, for example, if I want it here. But let's say I wanted to increase the spacing between these, I can still click and drag to improve the spacing. I can still move things around. This is a true game changer because almost none of the other vibe coding platforms have the ability to drag and drop edit. And although I love vibe coding, I often wish I could just make the quick fixes myself manually rather than trying to figure out how to explain it to AI. Wix Harmony allows you to do both, which is absolutely absolutely brilliant. You can move sections around, change colors, edit text, update images, adjust spacing, refine buttons, and make the website feel more like your actual brand. This is important because AI can get you about 70 to 80% of the way there quickly, but the last 20% is where the website starts to feel intentional. For example, I might adjust the hero section so the button is more visible. I might swap an image that feels too generic. I might simplify the services section so it's easier to scan, and I might make the contact section more direct so visitors know exactly what to do next. This is why I like combining vibe coding AI with manual design control. You get the speed of an AI-generated website, but you still get the precision of a no-code builder. Before publishing, we need to make sure this is not just a pretty website. It needs to be business ready. That means checking the practical details. Is the main offer clear? Is the call to action visible? Does every section have a purpose? Does the mobile version look clean? Are the images and text aligned with the brand? And is the contact form or booking link working? Does the site make sense to someone seeing this business for the first time? One of the biggest mistakes people make with AI website builders is they start publishing them way too quickly. The AI can generate the website, but you still need to review it like a business owner. Your website is not just decoration, it is the literal point of conversion. It is where people decide if they trust you enough to take the next step. So before I publish, I'm going to preview the site, check the mobile and tablet view, test the call to action, and make sure everything feels clear. Once the website looks good, the next step is connecting a custom domain. It's important to note that in order to connect a custom domain to your Wix site, you need to upgrade to a premium plan. But unlike other website builders that require an additional step, Wix has a built-in domain purchasing that makes the setup process 100 times easier. You can search for a domain, purchase it, and connect it directly inside of Wix. Wix handles the technical pieces like DNS, SSL, and renewals automatically. So instead of having your site live on a random temporary URL, you can connect a professional custom domain that fits your brand right away. For a real business, this matters because a custom domain makes the site feel more credible, easier to share, and easier for people to remember. So now we are finally ready to publish. This is the part where I think people overcomplicate. You do not need to wait until the website is perfect. You need it to be clear, useful, and good enough to start working for you. The beautiful thing about building a no-code website with Wix Harmony is that you can keep improving it directly in the platform even after it's live. You can update the copy, you can add new pages, you can adjust the design, and you can test out different call to actions to see which performs the best. Aria, the AI helper, focuses on helping you build and design your site in the Wix Harmony editor. If your request involves changes in your dashboard, Aria will be able to help you directly in there. And that, my friends, is the shift. A website is no longer this huge technical project you avoid for months or spend thousands of dollars to develop. It becomes something you can build, publish, and improve with AI in real time. So that, my friends, is how to vibe code a website in 2026. The process is simple. First, define what you are building and who it's for. Second, use Wix Harmony to generate the first version from a strong prompt. Third, review the AI-generated website like a creative director. Fourth, refine it using natural language and Aria, Wix Harmony's built-in AI agent. Fifth, customize the details with the drag and drop editor. Sixth, connect your custom domain with Wix domains. And seventh, just publish your live website and share it with the world. The biggest takeaway is this: you don't need to code to build a stunning website anymore. You need to know how to clearly describe what you want, make smart creative decisions, and use the right AI website builder to help you move faster. If you want to try this workflow yourself, you can check out Wix Harmony at the link in the description. And if you're building a website, do not overthink the first version. Vibe code it, refine it, publish it, and keep improving. Thank you for watching this video, and I can't wait to see what you create with Wix Harmony, and I will see you guys in the next one.